Welcome to Domani Star. I'm the owner, Morgan, and thank you for stopping by on the virtual Taste of Tabor tour. Today we're going to make some Fra Diavolo, so let's head inside. All right, so today we are going to cook linguine Fra Diavolo, which is just a spicy red sauce with seafood, classic Italian dish. I have some of our ingredients out here: garlic, red sauce, pepper, salt, our spicy pepper, which is a dried morita pepper, just a chipotle pepper. We will also need crab meat, shrimp, asparagus, and a little bit of butter. You can really put any kind of seafood in a Fra Diavolo, but we like to do it with shrimp and crab meat. And then the asparagus is just something we've made our Fra Diavolo with for years. But by all means, you could substitute anything. You could make it vegetarian, whatever. So we're going to start heating the pan with a little bit of oil. All right, so once our oil is nice and hot, we will go ahead and add our shrimp. Always want to season your proteins. We'll give a little bit of time for this side of the shrimp to cook, and when we flip them is when we're going to add the garlic. If we added the garlic right now, it would burn, and nobody wants burnt garlic, so we'll give it a turn. Add our garlic. And you can see in the middle that the translucent shrimp means it is not cooked. It is going to cook a little bit more in our sauce. So at this point, now that we've got good color on both sides here, I am going to turn the flame off. And we're going to add a little bit of white wine. Come on, okay. So that just deglazes the pan. You get all that shrimp flavor in there. And it will add to our sauce. Then we're going to add some red sauce. And at this point, we can turn the flame back on. If we turned it on with just the white wine in there, you'd get a big fire. And then just a spoonful of that, just sprinkle it right on in there. Awesome, awesome. And pretty obvious, but the more that you add of that, the spicier it's going to be. Yeah. The less spicy, which is nice because if you're making it for people who don't want it to be super spicy. The butter's melted and everything's had a chance to meld in. Yeah. We'll taste it and add lemon juice and salt. Basically, in anything you're ever going to cook, lemon juice and salt are vital. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you can see too that, yeah, it picks up a lot of the color from that pepper. I mean, this was how red it was beforehand, and now it looks that nice deep red. We're going to use a linguine, but really any kind of pasta is good. And at this point, you can see it's getting nice and bubbly, nice and hot. Mm-hmm. So we'll just come in here. If you want to give that a taste.
Holy damn.
It's good.
Need a little bit more spice, I think.
We'll do a little bit of lemon. And then a little bit of salt.
That asparagus goes great with it.
And then give it another taste, and you can really see how the lemon and the salt punch everything up. Man down.
Oh my God.
You see how the lemon really brings out the flavor. Mm-hmm. All right.
That's good.
And then 2 restaurant secrets. We got pot of water that's already nice and hot, and pasta that we've par cooked. So if you ate that pasta right now, it'd be a little crunchy. But since we're cooking so fast on the line, we can't, start with hard pasta.
You're going to take so long. You want it right there and all.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll give that a minute or so. And we'll find our shrimp in here, kind of put it to the side. Because when we put the pasta in, we're going to want the pasta to get all the sauce.
And the shrimp on top.
Exactly.
It's alright. What my grandma taught me, can I eat this?
Yeah.
With the spaghetti noodles, you just throw it at a wall and it sticks and stuff.
I have heard that. We don't use that trick
Yeah.
here. But, yeah, I think, to me, like, did it have a little bit of a bite to it? Like, not just mushy. That, I think, is the best.
Yeah.
So we'll heat the sauce back up just a little bit. Get all our water out of here.
Yeah, you would mix the noodles with parts of the sauce and all that combined.
Exactly. So we'll come in here.
And I'm pretty sure with the noodles, it absorbs it pretty easily.
Totally. And that's also why you never want to rinse your pasta because the water gets nice and starchy from having the pasta cooked in there. So when you mix it with the sauce, that starchy water helps the sauce cling to the pasta. And then we just come in here. Get that.
And then you get the shrimp on top.
Put the shrimp. We do a little triangle presentation. And then all this extra goes right on there. And we'll come in here and just clean the plate up a little bit. So this is our 5th year working with Tabor, but our 2nd year together. Last year we were able to do a really cool dinner. We got all the kids in there, did the tour and everything. Obviously a little bit different with COVID.
Yeah.
But I always love having you guys come in, especially the reason I love to work with Tabor is just because of you guys, with the kids. One of my first years with Tabor, I actually had one of my girls who worked with me at the Tabor event ended up coming to work with me in the kitchen, and we worked together for about a year, which was really cool. I remember being like 18 and really wanting to cook, and nobody, saying, yeah, come in my kitchen.
Yeah.
You have no experience? That's fine. Come on in. And to be able to do that for people who are interested in it, of course, yeah, I would love to, help somebody figure out if the kitchen environment is what's right for them.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I really do like to make a medium rare steak with mashed potatoes and a nice corn on the cob, or any type of side dish.
What do you put in your mash?
I adds a little bit of green onions.
Nice.
It just adds a little bit more a nice little bit of flavor that I actually enjoy with my mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I cook more every 2 months for my family, and that's what my family likes me to cook.
Is that something your family likes to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes go fishing when they fill up a lake with trout, and I'll catch 5, which is the limit of trout, and I'll fillet it. Pretty much.
Nice. How do you do the trout?
I just cut the head off, gut it, and cook it pretty much on the pan. Sometimes I'll bake it, add a little bit of a cut of lemon on it,
Nice.
with some salt and pepper.
Yum. All right, next time you cook for me.
It's just what I learned a little bit so far. Meeting new people. That's what I really did enjoy about Tabor, but COVID kind of screwed that up. I mean, it gave me opportunities like this. It's good meeting new people, especially when people are out of the zone, new to it. I would definitely suggest people actually participate, especially at opportunities like this. It definitely is it's an amazing experience.
Yeah, we love having the kids come in. The whole experience is really nice. Just have a big dinner, kind of show them what we do, give a tour of the restaurant. I mean, you get a meal, which is awesome. Yeah, I always like having the kids in, and they are very curious. It's always been a good bunch of kids. So, yeah, we're looking forward to next year.
Oh God, that is good. Definitely going for the shrimp.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Holy crap.
Thank you for stopping by Domani Star for the second week of the virtual Taste of Tabor tour.
Yeah, I need a second.
Hi, my name is Julian Johnson. I have participated in Taste of Tabor for 2 years now. My first experience with Taste of Tabor was me at Domani Star. They basically showed us around the kitchen, showed where they prepared. They brought us down to the basement. Then a little bit after that, like a week or two later, we went to a mansion where plenty of other cooks basically showed like what they could make, and there was this amazing auction that I do remember. I did record it. And then there was also this one place he works in Philly. They did this jerk chicken, which was amazing. I got the recipe, but then I lost it. Other than that, Taste of Tabor really did take me out of my comfort zone. I was at home a lot. I was playing video games. Didn't really want to go out, but Tabor basically helped me get out of it. We filmed Morgan make this amazing pasta with this spicy pepper that they crushed personally. It was very, very good. You could taste the texture of the noodle, the shrimp, the crab, and all the other little components that made it all go together, like the asparagus. It just brought the dish all together. My whole experience with Tabor is so far amazing. I did so many things that I never thought I would be able to do over the years. I made some friends. I've also learned some things that I never learned before, especially when I did the life skills classes and all that. That basically set me off to understand a little bit more about adult life. So Tabor definitely did help out with that. I'm definitely gonna try and get my school done and possibly go to a college for culinary or digital art.
And the reason why I chose to work for Tabor is I have before I was a special ed teacher with 15 years experience. And when I moved from New Jersey to Pennsylvania, I wanted to have a job that still allows me to work with kids, but not teaching. And the only job that really got me to still work with youth, enjoy, being in their presence and still helping them was Tabor. And I chose to work for Tabor. And one would ask, what is all this mentoring about? Our mentoring program, we deal with youth from 14 to 21. These are foster youth. And what we do is we connect mentors, volunteers from outside the community that are willing to be a role model to them, encourage them, support them. And that's all our mentoring is about, being there as a big sister, big brother, a mom, a dad, for any youth that lacks all of these people plays that role in their life. And that's all our mentoring is about. We are so blessed to have somebody that is also a great mentor, one of our mentors. And she'll tell you more about her story than I will. But her name is Jeanette Parks, and she will be able to tell you more.
Hi, my name is Jeanette Prue, G-I-N-E-T. I'm a volunteer mentor and a previous client with Tabor Children's Services. I left home when I was 13 and stayed in a group home for a year. When I was finally allowed to go home, I lasted 2 weeks before being forced out. And I called my social worker and asked her to put me in juvenile detention because I knew my life depended on it. I wanted to be somebody, when I grew up. She luckily had a better idea than juvenile detention, and a couple of days later she put me in a fabulous foster home where I thrived until I graduated and aged out of the foster care system. When I got out of foster care, my social worker with Tabor Children's Services helped me set up a place to live and a job and college all at the same time, and I was doing really, really well. When I lost my car, I had to drop out of school. When I went to work, the building was shuttered and I lost my job. My social worker, like all social workers, are very committed to the youth that they service. And I know it's a big job, and that's why I mentor today, because I could have used a mentor through the hard times in life. And I hope that the girls I mentor know from me that they are supported and cared for and not alone. Thank you.
With the mentors that I work with, they are so, I don't even know the right words, they are so committed to this mentoring that when even the pandemic came, what they were doing is they were utilizing their time, whatever they can do. Some were ordering food for the youth because they couldn't physically meet with them because of any health concerns in their family or themselves. Some of them were checking on them, texting them daily, video calling them, Zoom calling them, sending them flowers to encourage them, to let them know they are there. And those that felt comfortable following CDC, regulations to meet with their youth were doing that. But they were still, impacting these youth's life. They were still letting them know. The best person to reach out is me. I'm the mentoring specialist here. And you can reach out with me through my email, which is valeria.soso@tabor.org, or our website, the Tabor website. You can look on that too. It will have all the mentoring. When you go in there, it will have the mentoring information. You can click on it, and all my link will be there. Or you can reach me by cell phone, which is Valeria. Reach out anytime, and I will get in touch with you. Thank you.
Now, trust me, you're not going to want to miss week 3. Same time, same day, Monday, but you're going to have a chance to visit Ed at Sister Muhammad's Kitchen and Bakery. And believe it or not, this is the home of 2019 Philly's Best Salmon Cheesesteak. You heard me, salmon cheesesteak. So you're going to want to definitely make that episode.